same page, Alicia. All right, here we go, guys. We got Snark in yellow, fighting out of Israel in the top right. We got Bike Rush in red, fighting out of the UK in the bottom left here. This is the new Blitz map that we're going to be running the tournament on this April, throughout April. We got seven different divisions, ranging from I hardly know how to play the game, Division 5, all the way up to Pro. So regardless of your skill level, you should join the Discord, you should sign up and come play in the tournament. Bike Rush is signed up. Most of you guys probably know Bike Rush from his other Command & Conquer games. He doesn't really play a lot of Red Alert 2. I think he used to, and as of recently, he started doing some quick match. So, anyway, yeah, he did sign up for the tournament this month, and so wanted to get him in here and give him a taste of the Blitz action. And so this is his Blitz debut, coming up against Snark, who's definitely played some Blitz before, but Snark not like a super high-level player, but we'll see here. And I like this Bike Rush living up to his name. Obviously, the Rhinos aren't bikes, but it's a rush nonetheless. Okay, and so we see Snark here. Yeah, this is like a pretty standard allied protocol here, is get the GGIs out, get the pillboxes out, resist the rush. But I like this from Bike Rush. So he got the oil build down pretty quick. Basically, you want to get that War Factory pumping and then pump out the oils. Usually 4 or 5 oils can get a lot done. And this is a good way for Bike Rush to find his way through. So he came from the right side, Snark blocked it off, he came from the left side, and so Snark just kind of settling into a nice turtle shell here, which you kind of have to do as allied. Particularly on this map, it's a very fast-playing map, but Blitz in general, the allied player in the beginning of the game is definitely at a disadvantage. So they have to turtle in, get their defenses out, and then as things progress, the allied player kind of catches up with their eagles and their tech tanks and things like that. Alicia sharing the drama. That's what it's all about. I love getting getting the rivals groups and the Red Alert 2 groups together and sharing all the drama, because there's not enough drama in one circle. You got to combine circles, double the drama, because that's what it's all about. That's why we're here. All right, so we see now we see Bike Rush with a nice base walk here, and Snark is broke. So Snark only on 4 oils. And he's having to keep spamming these pillboxes, which is expensive. So these crates come out every 10 game minutes. The crates pop out around the oasis. It wouldn't be an oasis if it didn't give treats. So Snark goes down and grabs the crates. But look at this Bike Rush putting the pressure on. I love the forward barracks here, spamming the conscripts up to the front lines. Now, Bike Rush needs to be careful. If he targets one of these oils, it's going to chain react and do a lot of damage to his units. I don't think he knows that. Yep, so watch these conscripts. Oh! Bike Rush pulls the conscripts back. He still loses some of them, but nice micro. And Bike Rush looking tough. Bike Rush looking tough, chewing Snark up right now. That elite GGI doing work. Oh, this paradrop bottom left doing some work as well. Artie, if people didn't know, they would think you actually didn't like Snark. And this is a banger right now, and I love Bike Rush hasn't even considered tech. He doesn't even have a radar out. He's just pushing non-stop right now. Yeah, Jaz, that's right. The Lucky Unicorn, big move. Lucky Unicorn for Bike Rush. But Snark's now the economies have flipped. We see Bike Rush going broke now as Snark also going broke. These battles are just exhausting when you have to keep spamming pillboxes and infantry. It's really difficult to kind of establish yourself on the back end, get your tech going. Snark trying to get some eagles out. Snark needs to be looking to counterpunch. You know, you can't just defend your way into a win. Snark refusing to die. That's absolutely right. Forgot. I don't know what that means. Could be some cool gamer acronym. I don't know. Deso's coming in to clean out those infantry now. Alicia, what do we know? You gonna come play some Red Alert 2 for us? I feel like this is pretty much the same as Rivals. Like, let's be honest. You're looking at Rivals right now. Rock, paper, scissors, small map. All right, the crates are out. Okay, so now Bike Rush is figuring it out, right? He's pounding his head into this wall, and eventually he's like, wait a second. So now look at this part of Snark's base. That's where you need to see a split or at least attack from another side. So now we see Bike Rush coming up to this side to get something done, which is obviously a better move. Snark has quite a few Grizzlies right now, though. Snark could pull ahead on this tank exchange topside. And so, yeah, this is what you get when you, so Bike Rush, he could have gone tech. He could have got his tech out here. Like, if he had a radar, Battle Lab, he could be pumping demo trucks right into Snark's base. There's a few different options, but I love the aggro. I mean, that super aggressive opening was definitely a good move, but once Snark was able to entrench himself, you got to be thinking, you know, V3 rockets. There's some wacky stuff. Obviously, a Battle Lab, the Kirov is a big move. The Iron Curtain. Well, that's the spirit. Even easier for you to get into it then. We'll see if anyone notices that the map has completely changed shape and form since yesterday. I don't think anyone said it yet. Artie, did you notice? Oh, and now with the flak tracks to countering the infantry, countering the Rocketeers. Dives on that AFC. Nice. Ooh, the Eagles, nice counter hit on that bottom side. Got a good chain reaction there. This is, I mean, this is a banger. Just both people coming for blood right now. Non-stop action. Wow. Yeah, this whole center structure has been shrunk since yesterday. The whole center of the map is small. But the building area on the outside is actually bigger. Best of 5. Oop, gonna chain react. Oh, those, okay, all right. Pushing in now. There is a 10-minute timer. This could be coming down to time. Bike Rush. I love this. I guess I should have known by his name being Bike Rush that that this is how he played, but I love it. Just refusing to do anything on the back end. He doesn't even have time to repair this oil. Look how sad this oil derrick is. You don't want an oil derrick to be on fire either. Oop, oil's coming. Or, sorry, Eagle's coming. Doesn't get the War Factory, though. So, yeah, so once the allied player... Oh, that Deso gets down, does work on those infantry. And these Rhinos should be able to push here. Yeah, so now Snark's bringing out snipers to counter the Desos, but too late. That barracks, that is Snark's only barracks, so that'll slow down a lot of his defenses. So Bike Rush gonna dive on that AFC, but still, all this elite GGI is doing work. So that is the 2-minute warning. These games do have a 10-minute timer. Wow, that's so funny. We haven't had that happen yet, where someone's maxed out their oil already. Did he already build 10 oils? Seems odd. Nice chain reaction. Wait, that's so weird. Did he really lose? He lost 6 oils already? Protect your oils. Now he's got to play the crates. Yeah, so the big thing here is once the allied player fully gets in their turtle shell like this, you got to bring out the tech. Like a Kirov right now would be devastating, but now he doesn't really have the money for it. Interesting. Sells the MCV. Let's go. Look at the pillboxes. Snark, what a noob. Come on, Snark. You got to fight. Don't be a turtle. A little bit of lag, keep things interesting.
My truck is loaded.
Pushes right in. So now we got a demo truck coming. Love that. Love that. Yeah, 10 oils all game. That's what we did to stop oil walking instead of the oil cannon because it was too buggy. Demo truck. That's going to be time. The timer's going to go. And that's it. 10-minute timer. It's funny. I'm like, Blitz is simple. Like, there's not really much to know. And then in one game, the 10-minute timer goes, and he hits the 10 max on oils. I'm like, oh shit. Wait. Oh damn it! I didn't look at points. Dude, Bike Rush is he's rolling, man. I like the energy. Oh, whoops, I gave it to Bike Rush. Yeah, so there's a 10-minute timer on these games. It comes down to points at that point. Snark did take it by points. Corco 99, thanks for the follow, buddy. I like how Bike, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to explain it to him. He's like, all right, go, 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 go. He's like, I get it, go, go, go. I'm like, let's go, let's hype it. Bike Rush is funny, man. Good addition to the Blitz scene. Yeah, we'll see about the oils. It's not really a hard number, but no one it's very rare, so it's very rare to have someone I watched a lot of games. And it's just like super rare to have someone lose that many oils. You have to lose a lot in a chain reaction. Cuz you know, even late game most people don't have more than 7 or 8. Most people don't lose more than a few in a game, so but we'll see how it goes. We could always boost that number up a little bit. I do kind of like the idea of like not being able to, because not being super sloppy with your oils in terms. Obviously, we don't want people to weaponize them is the whole point. We don't want them to be used as weapons. But the idea of having to protect them a little bit is kind of interesting. But 12 was the original number, and then we went with 10. So we'll see. Yeah, we're letting these guys choose their own factions. All right, so now we see, so interesting. So this time Bike Rush, again, is going super aggro, building right towards Snark, but you see this time he has the radar out. So he's going to bring the Desolator super early. Snark sees that coming. Snark has his sniper out, and Snark knows exactly what's coming right now. Look at this turtle shell. No, the explosion from the oil is all the fun, man. That's the best part of Blitz. But so this is the problem with turtling. Snark, all these oils are a huge liability. And so Bike Rush probably doesn't really see that, but a good Blitz player right now is like, damn, look at this. You hit one of these oils, you hit all the oils and the MCV. And that's like anti-turtle tactics right there. So Bike Rush just needs to try to find a way to get in there and try to snipe one of those oils, get a chain reaction. Obviously the Iron Curtain, a Kirov, there's a few different ways to do it. The other thing too is on this map, Navy is huge. So Bike Rush right now, if Snark just hides in his corner, Bike Rush could easily take the lighthouse, build a Navy, build dreadnoughts, GG's and Yuri. We got the DMZ zone down here now. Both players pushing towards each other. The snipers are going to hard counter this fodder. I love Bike Rush's mentality, his warrior spirit, but yeah, there's better ways to do this. Smashing into this head on is not the move, but screw it, you know, screw it. All right, now the battle lab's out, so I think he's trying to figure it out. But Snark has these eagles, so he's going to try to counter this tech. So you're going to see Snark's eagles trying to hit the battle lab. before he can get his tech stuff out. He does get the nuclear reactor out, which is nice. Snark is broke, though, so this is very expensive for Allied to be pumping Eagles and pumping these tech tanks. The BFs are a good move here. BFs can get a lot done with their range. He could juice this Tesla tower up. So let's see what Bike Rush goes for. There's a few different ideas. He's only on one war factory. So a Kirov could be a move. A naval yard could be a move. He's got his Iron Curtain out. Iron Curtain's nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't Tesla Trooper because of the sniper. Look at this. No one's taking the Oasis crates. It's free money, boys. That's free money. Remember, guys, you don't play your opponent. You don't play the game. You play the map. That's what it's all about. Paradrop, AFK, top left. Always a bit concernicus. Does he know how naval worked? I told him. It does explain it on the preview. But I think he's more of a trial by fire kind of guy. I don't think he's much for explanations. But I did tell him. Oh, look at these flat cannons. I love these flat cannons. It's a little too concentrated, I think. He might need to spread that out a little bit, but Snark did go right into it that time. BF's pushing in now. He might just pull back, wait for the Iron Curtain. Is that what he's doing? Waiting for the Iron Curtain? He could probably... Okay, so now he's going to chase back a little bit. Iron Curtain coming, and Snark's base is so juicy for an Iron Curtain right now. Just so juicy. Oh, 7 Eagles coming now. Oh, they find the route. Oh, he gets the Iron Curtain off, though. Does take the Iron Curtain, but he does get it off first. He's going to push in here. Needs to target an oil. Needs to target... He's going to go for the tanks. Not a terrible move. Oh, but Snark has a split on this left side going in with these BFs. And Bike, yeah. Oh, he's got the elite now. Oh, now in the back of the base. So a bit of a base trade, but Bike's in a better position here. Yeah, so Bike picking good targets now. Needs to take that. Oh, going to get this oil big chain reaction there. There goes the AFC. Going to get the War Factory as well. Ah, doesn't get the War Factory. So Snark hangs on. So Snark actually has... Snark has 6 oils, a War Factory, and a barracks, and a nice army rolling in right now. So can these Rhinos hold off these BFs? Bike Rush on 12k right now. He needs to be pumping. Pumping tanks, pumping infantry. He's got no barracks. Oh, he's got a barracks. So Snark, yeah, Snark lost his AFC in his battle lab, though, so his tech is very low. Ooh, the Elite BF. I like that. Elite BF's no joke, man. No joke. Yeah, Snark needs to really be careful with these BFs. He's got to get a lot of mileage out of him. That's his last BF. Remember, he doesn't have his battle lab. The GGI is doing work. Snipers coming out. Yeah, so he's not going to be able to get much done with infantry here with these snipers out. Although Snark can't build any more snipers. That's one thing to keep in mind. Once these snipers go, that'll be the last of them. Yeah, and so Bike Rush, there's no reason. Snark wants him to blunder right now. Bike Rush can hang on here. Bike Rush has a massive back-end advantage with his MCV. So he can, yeah, Bike Rush can sacrifice some buildings here. It's not too big of a deal. He can kind of collect himself and then come in. Yeah, Bike on 7 war factories. So he can throw a lot of stuff right now. And he's got 10k in the bank. So he can throw these oils, just kind of hide behind his buildings a little bit here is no problem. Yeah, it looked like he did get behind on the back end for a minute there. Can't get a Deso out. Remember, but Snark doesn't have... Oh, he's probably got a sniper in one of those BFs. Oh, these infantry getting so much done right now. There's still a sniper out. Oh, my God. Snark on 22k, so it's not going to end. And this is when you... Remember that, guys. When you get into the enemy's base and you're picking targets, this is the difference between hitting the barracks and not. You know, if he would have gotten the barracks, it would be a very different game now. But with these GGIs continuously pumping, the sniper to counter the Desos, Snark doing a really good job getting mileage out of this. But again, and we might be coming down to time again. Might be coming down to time here. So this is the last. Okay, so Bike needs to be looking for a base trade. So Snark's doing a good job of keeping this pressure on and making him think he needs to defend himself. He doesn't need to defend. He can lose all of this. So Bike Rush needs to be looking to get downfield and make a base trade here. As we did hit the 2-minute warning, Bike Rush learned the hard way. There is a timer in these games. He doesn't want to lose on time again. He's going to push in here. Could get a juicy chain reaction with that oil. Yep, going to take the few oils and a couple power plants with it. There's the War Factory wide open now. Snark loses his War Factory. Cleaning them out here. Only a few buildings left. And hats off to Snark, though, for hanging in there and making that interesting. Oh, my God. He doesn't get the barracks. Okay, here come the Desos. How are we on time? We got about a minute left. Everything's running. I don't think he has a sniper left. Yeah, no sniper left. He Desos his own tanks. Dives on the barracks. I love it. I love it. I love it. What a banger. What a banger. Sam Jor 18 in the house.
I'm so excited you're here. I could hug a desolator.
Could hug a desolator. You never hug a desolator, though. Remember that. Never hug a desolator. Never do it. All right, here we go. And hey, this has turned out to be a bit of a banger, man. I was a little worried about Bike Rush. He hasn't played much Red Alert 2 lately. Obviously, he doesn't really understand the Blitz mod very well. So I was a little nervous in here because you don't want to bring someone in and then have them lose, and then you're like, oh, I swear Blitz is fun, but then they don't want to play it. But I love Bike Rush came hopping in here. Didn't even want me to explain. Trial by fire, jumped right into the Blitz pit, brings a super aggressive opening, putting the pressure on Snark. Some pretty even matches right now. Yeah, it's fun watching Snark try to resist this early pressure. Watching Bike Rush playing darts with mashed potatoes, just throwing shit at the wall until something sticks and making it happen. But that was good. That last move, he did adjust point 1 to point 2. Obviously. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, no, the scoreboard's right. Yeah, using that Iron Curtain to get in there. That's what you do against a turtling allied player. Kurovs are also really nice. And then the Navy. The Navy's really big here. A Dreadnought can target the entire map. So you take this, if you got a player turtling, map control, lighthouse, naval yard, Dreadnoughts, GG easy. Snark being a bad allied player, or Bike Rush being OP. Who knows? Who knows? Could go either way. Could go either way. Yeah, I think this map's playing a lot better now. We did shrink it, so we brought this whole center structure in. So the outside areas are a little bit bigger, and the map's a little bit smaller. I think that worked well. And so this time we're going to see Snark go with the straight Frankenstein defense. That's when you bring straight Grizzlies against straight Rhinos. It's very difficult. Generally, the allied player needs to be mixing in fodder, using their infantry, that kind of stuff. But, the Frankenstein can work, especially if you're up significantly on numbers. Snark is... Yeah, both players' economy is very, very similar, actually. See who gets the first round of crates. The crates are big. Right now, everyone thinks the crates are an auxiliary. The crates are life, man. The 4 crates around the Oasis. That's why we call it the Oasis. That's why I didn't call the map Puddle or Lake. I called it Oasis. It's all about playing the crates. Prism Walk now from Snark. Definitely the move. Snark says, I don't want to be a turtle. I don't want to be known as the turtle. I'm coming at him. So Snark hungry this point. The aggressive allied opening, using that paradrop to defend himself. Prism tank, and Bike Rush goes for the back door on the MCV, and he's gonna get it. Oh, and that was heads up. That was heads up. Nice move from Bike Rush to spot that opening and make something happen. Good counter punch. So yeah, without losing an MCV early game like this, you kind of gotta send it. You gotta make something happen. Snark's got a nice amount of Grizzlies here. This could come down to tank control splits, how they manage them. Rocky's bottom side, one flak track to counter now. So yeah, so Snark, Snark had a big plan to do a prism walk. Obviously, you can't do a prism walk when you don't have an MCV. Yeah, Snark, I think Snark, I don't know why Snark on 6K, I don't know why he's not pumping fodder. He's trying to use Rockies. Rockies could be a good move. This is a decent tank group, though, for Allied. Now, pushing into these sentries, probably not wise. He's going to dive on the MCV, try to even things out. Oh, yeah. Oh, but we see the base trade on the top side. Nice split. The Rockies are trying to counter it. There's no anti-air, but he picks up the elite. There goes the AFC. Snark goes for the base trade. Now Snark going to try to go home. You can't go home, dude. You got to commit. You got to commit to the base trade, Snark. Wasn't even able to get the MCV. So Snark left with nothing but a few power plants and a prayer at this point. Bike Rush brings out the bunker. Bike Rush, where's the anti-air, buddy? Look at this flak tracks on a smoke break, bottom right. Oh, this is going to be a big chain reaction. Oh, no. What is this lag all about? It's so weird. We never lag with... Well, Bike Rush is usually to the UK, we're usually fine on this tunnel. It's weird. We're not getting, like, regular lag, but then lag spikes. Snark's got to make the most out of these units because he's not getting any more. That elite Grizzly has to put the game on his back. What is this flat cannon? Bike, buddy. Running around. Snark goes and grabs the crates. Snark calls GG. And that's 2-1, boys. Marco, the new map. The new map. This is for April, Marco. Start studying. Start studying. You got to take Kian down this month. We're all rooting for you. We're not cheering against Kian. We're just cheering for the underdog, which is everyone but Kian. Marco never wants to miss. No matter what Marco's doing, if Snark's getting rolled, he'll just stop. He'll be like, sorry, I gotta go. Snark's getting rolled. I gotta see it. I can't miss it. Yep, this is the new map. This is for the April tournament. The Oasis. The Oasis. All right, Bike said 1 minute. So it is 2-1, best of 5. Snark's got to put it on. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. At the beginning of the series, Snark was like, do you think I should go a little easy on him? Like, he's never played Blitz before. I was like, I don't know. We'll kind of feel it out. But, you know, don't beat him too bad, Snark. I mean, people that haven't played Blitz before usually have a pretty hard start to it. It is different enough to make it difficult. Javi, you've been playing Rivals? Rivals is OP, man. Rivals is fun. You crushing people? What kind of deck you running? Humvee rushing? Bike rushing? What's it all about? I'm on a Bike Rush kick right now. Crushing level 10s with my Bike Rush. Hit the Harvesters. Bring out the Flame Troopers. Come on, Bike. Come on, buddy. Let's go. We're so excited. We're so excited. All right, crowd game. You guys ready for it? First person to spot the unit in this image gets a crowd game point. All right. Find the Red Alert 2 unit. Say the name of the unit. First person to do it gets a crowd game point. Go. Who's got it? Come on. Come on. Who's got it? This is a hard one. Great Boy? Wrong. Come on. No one's got it? It's not that hard. Come on, you guys. Whoa! Monique, that actually was a really hard one. I was trying to make you guys feel better. Check that out. See, I'm getting good with the color palettes now. See how I blended it into the color palettes? Yep, I was pretty proud of myself. Monique got it first. OSTKD4X. You were close. Monique brings the siege chopper. Big move. Big move. Well played. Well played. Pay to win. Yeah, the crowd games, everyone's been complaining the crowd games are pay to win because the better screen you have, the more likely you are to win. Kian raid. Kian with the raid. Thanks, Kian. Oh no, what are we doing? The game's going. Sorry, guys. You guys missed the raid graphic. You missed the opening of the game. You're just staring at that. All right. Sorry. We're going to pick things up here. All right, point number 4 here. It is match point if Bike can take it home. Yeah, best of 5. So if he wins it, it's over. Snark fighting to stay alive here. Again, we see Allied versus Soviet. We're letting these guys pick their own factions. Marco and Kian, you guys are both in here. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying. You guys want to play the new map. I'm just saying. We're all here. I'm here. You guys are here. Just saying. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. All right. So again, we're gonna see Bike Rush bring that super early Rhino action in here. Snark out with the pillboxes to defend. So Snark's got to try to find a counterpunch. He tried the Prism Walk last point. It didn't work. I think the Eagles, realistically that's what we've seen from Allied. The Eagles, I think his is probably pretty possible. He does have enough space. Like, this is already enough space to push tech. But he has to get his Eagles out early and then control the Soviet tech. Got to control the Soviet tech, though, if you're going to turtle. So we're going to bring out a ton of conscripts. Bike says, come out to play. So the conscripts, and I think he's anticipating some prism towers. The conscripts are really nice here. Snark needs to get a sniper out. Snark is not bringing a sniper out. Sniper or a Navy SEAL. Without that, the conscripts still kind of get melted anyway. Conscripts are useless. Dives on that oil. Does do probably more damage to his own tanks than Snark. Snark was able to kind of get away from that oil at the last second. This is just like classic rock and roll blitz. There's different kinds of blitz. You got jazz blitz and then you got rock and roll blitz. This is rock and roll blitz right now. Headbanging, heavy metal blitz. And so we'll see if Snark remembers that he can build a sniper. Conscripts are still coming. And Snark's super early BF. 3-minute mark, battle lab. So yeah, he foregoed. He forego. What's the past tense of forego? He forewent? Anyway, he didn't go Eagles, so he had the money for those BFs. The no Eagles is a bit risky. Gotta have 3 Eagles. Okay, Eagles coming now. Forewent. Huh. Forewent. That doesn't sound right, Balf. 2 elite conscripts on the bottom side. I love that. One day you're a conscript on a smoke break. The next day you're an elite. You can do whatever you want now. A lot of rhinos here. A lot of conscripts. Snark's a BF believer. They always seem like they're going to get more done than they do, but there's certainly a decent counter. Especially, I think, on a smaller map like this with bottlenecks, I think they're better. Lloyd in the house.
I'm so excited you're here. I could deso an anthill.
Eagles coming in now. What's the target? Takes out a single power plant. Okay, I like that. I like that. So it's really important Snark has 4 Eagles ready to go as soon as the BF comes. Or the battle lab, not the BF. Battle lab. But Bike, again, not big on tech this game, as you see him now on 5 war factories. Pro Rattle in the house. Pro Rattle, OP map maker. He's bringing the new 2v2 map. All the cool kids are talking about it. Pro Rattle's new map. It's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, you can build a navy. If you capture a lighthouse with an engineer, you can then build a navy. Ooh, the BF's up on that cliff, getting some nice damage in. Now he brings the rhinos from all three sides. The pincer maneuver from Bike Rush. I think it looked a little bit better on paper. Oh, he does get a nice chain reaction on the top side. That's a lot of BFs for Snark. That's a lot of BFs. Wow. And the crates are out now. Crates are out. Money in the crates, guys. Just money in the crates. Alright, so now we see a BF split. BF's top, BF's bottom. And the rhinos already has another wave of rhinos ready to rock. That's where 5 war factories get you. But Snark just kind of coming from the right, baiting. Going to get a nice chain reaction out of this oil. Snark just needs to be careful. You want to keep the BFs. You don't want to get too close to the rhinos. Little in and out missions is what you want with the BFs. He takes the lower ground here. I'm not sure about this maneuvering from Snark. Doesn't make sense to me. That's got to be 8 Eagles. Enough to take the MCV. We'll see if Bike... Oh! And don't call him a not Red Alert 2 player, because clearly he knows what's going on here. Again, I don't really know his experience back when he used to play it more. I just know he doesn't really stream it now. He must have played a lot of Red Alert 2 back in the day. Because if you're packing the MCV to avoid Eagle hits, it means you know what you're doing. Oh, doesn't get the MCV. Eagle's coming to finish it off. Ooh, Snark gets a bit out of position here, and the MCV is still not down for whatever reason. But Bike doesn't have any war factories left here. Picks up the elite BF, so that was just going through that time, going through thinning out his army, and and that brings us to game number 5, match point. Friends and family, boys and girls, what a treat. We're here. We're here. Game number 5, we did it. Go, 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 go. Dude, this kid's hungry. Barn burner. Game number 5. 2 guys going at each other's throats, back and forth, tug of war. There's only one word for it. It's a barn burner. You can also call it a banger. You could also call it a, what else could you call it? I mean, barn burner is really the only word for it, realistically. Barn burner is the only word for it. Yeah, the oil sniping is definitely a meta. I mean, the cap on the oils is definitely a meta. But, I mean, but we'll just kind of see. Like, it shouldn't be an overwhelming meta. Like, if we need to adjust it from 10 to 12. I don't mind it being a component of the game, though, to have to. Generally speaking, though, if you're losing a ton of oils, you're just already so far behind. But in that first game, we did see Bike Rush lose a ton, and he wasn't really that far behind. Anyway, so now we're going to see a GI rush from Snark. Again, guys, this is match point, so there's no 10-minute timer here. No, Wizam, come on, man. Look at the YouTube stats. There's 1% of my viewers are female. Actually, I think it's 0.5%. No, I think it's 1.5. I think 98.5 are males. All right, so the GI's coming in now. Loading up on that left side. The GI rush. And I like this from Snark. He kind of knows that last point he got lucky. Bike Rush says he forgot tech. I think he's right. He let Snark pick one up. So now he's going to bring it in. And the GI rush is pretty common in Blitz. If you know it's coming and you know how to counter it, it's not the end of the world. If you don't, it can be pretty devastating. But it is a live or die for Snark, because he's going to put himself completely broke foregoing a war factory. So Bike just has to resist here. And the way to do that, generally speaking, radar, deso, but there's a few different ways to do it. Oh yeah, battle bunker would be good. And now he rerouted the GIs to the other side, and still we don't see the radar. This is hard, though. When you're in it right now, it's difficult to do the equation of, like, what do I need? Snark going to get a nice chain reaction here. Should take 2 oils. Ooh. So Snark switches over to the tanks. Oh, that elite GI doing work. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the death zone. That was so close. That was so close. Wow. And so now with the Desos out, as he pushes radar, the Desos are out. So the GI's pretty hard countered. I've never seen anyone. I mean, you could sniper IFV and still try to push it. It's not going to work, though. Deso going to the left side to clean up. Wow, that was close. That oil would have chain reacted pretty nasty business. Would have taken 2 oils at least. The power plant, a couple sentries. So Snark did a good job, though, of getting himself established on the back end as well. And you got to remember, building 18 sentry guns and pushing radar Desos, it does slow down his economy a little bit as well. But Snark definitely didn't get enough value out of that exchange. But he did do a good job of not, you know, selling the farm there. He got on the back end. He has 2 AFCs. He's got Eagles flying. He has a nice batch of Grizzlies. So it's definitely not out of this. Hits the barracks, loses an Eagle for it. Not a bad exchange. Yeah, it looked like Bike Rush was forgetting the battle bunkers. He might be more of a Red Alert 2 player. Battle bunkers are pretty key in those situations. So 8 Eagles. Now he's going to start picking targets. Yep. And, yeah, so Bike Rush, Snark hasn't made him pay for his oil placements yet. You know, that's one thing in Blitz. If you haven't played Blitz, you're just not going to know that. You don't want all these oils are a liability. This oil would take his MCV. These oils would take each other in the barracks. You got to space out your oils. But it's not something you think of. But Snark's going to make him pay for it here with these 2 AFCs. He's just going to pick off oils, chain react his buildings. Slowly pick them apart here. He needs just to start spamming flat cannons, probably. But he's going to push on this top side. He's got quite a bit here. This conscript fodder is nice. And again, Snark forgetting the sniper. That's like his hobby, is forgetting the sniper. So the conscript's absorbing a lot of damage right now from that prism tower. It's a lot of Grizzlies, though. Yeah, he was focused on that prism tower, and the Grizzlies got on the side and did a lot of damage to his rhinos. And now Snark, Snark on 10K and Battle Lab tech. So that's not what Bike wanted. Snark getting his Battle Lab tech out. Snark's got 2 AFCs. Snark's looking really, really nice right here. 11K in the bank, Battle Lab. Yeah, Prism Tank's coming now. Eagle's coming. Yeah, the Prism Tanks are huge. Ooh, these Desos. The Desos not quite in range. They are going to get some damage on these Prism Tanks. Oh, that was a nice little hit there, but still in a pretty tough spot. Snark sneaks down and grabs the crates. He's on 20K. Greedy. Yeah, this oil. This is the oil. Look at that guy. Look at him hanging out up there. I'm just chilling. I'm just pumping oil. You're a liability to everyone. Go home. You're going to lose Bike the game. Bike does pull ahead on the exchange on the bottom. I'm not sure what kind of value he's going to get out of it. Ooh, Snark splits up the Eagles but doesn't get anything done. Pillbox out now. This would be nice. This is exactly what Bike needs. A bit of a counter punch here. Does hit 1 AFC. Oh, and Snark does have his War Factory down right now as well. So that slows Snark down a little bit. Snark is Snark's not watching his back end enough. He's on 20K. He should be very comfortable in this match, and he needs to be protecting himself a little bit more and playing a bit more conservative, I think. Just needs to keep the Eagles flying. He should be on 4 AFCs at this point.
Kirov reporting.
Now we see the Kirov, the Iron Curtain. Yeah, it's Snark. So Snark's not getting enough done with his Eagles. He's only got 1 AFC. I don't know what Snark's doing right now, actually.
Kirov reporting.
Yeah. We had a match. We had Kian versus Luke last month, And it was this epic barn burner, game number 7, and the timer went, and the player who was about to win lost, and we made a pledge that we would never allow that to happen again. So if it's the final point in the series, we take the timer off. We could be here all day. We'll be here all day if we have to. Alright, so yeah, countering that Kirov nicely. So the Kirov, the Iron Curtain. Iron Curtain coming here very, very shortly. We'll see if he tries to get damage done. Probably needs to thin out Snark's army. If he loses his army and tries to go into his base, Snark could probably counterpunch. God, Prism tanks are bad at killing rhinos. Snark on 22k. Both players have more money they know what to do with right now. Alright, so yeah, so he's going to try to thin out the army here. Oh, he is going to go in. Gets a Battle Lab, gets an AFC. That'll slow down Snark nicely. But see, he lost his army there. So Snark's, yep, so Snark's going to look to counterpunch here. These Prism tanks, ooh, doesn't get that Deso down. Oh, he does get that Deso down. IFV Sniper would be nice right now. And these Desos holding off his attack is big because, yeah, Snark wanted to get a counterpunch in. Snark's got to be looking to try to make something happen. Snark now shooting the ground, killing his own Prism tanks. Love that. This is so juicy up here for Eagles. Look at this. Battle Lab, MCV. Might take that. It might take that oil, and the IC, and maybe, and the War Factory. These two might not chain react. Hard to say. Snark getting a lot done with these Rockies. Yeah, nice. Just in and out missions. What is going to tip the tides here? So, one thing that would tip the tides is Snark having 5 AFCs. Someone going naval. A naval push would be nice. Naval would be difficult, though. Well, Soviet would have a hard time right now. God, he loses another AFC. And Snark currently is on 23k. Loses the MCV, no AFC, and the Rhinos make the final push. There's another wave coming. What tips the tides? Nothing creative, because this is heavy metal blitz. We don't need to get creative, Ivor. Rhino, 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 rush. That's what it's all about. So Snark still has a Battle Lab, which is annoying, but he's got a Barracks, a War Factory, and a Battle Lab. It's still a lot of Rhinos. The Flak supporting nicely. No way Snark's hanging on here. Well, I mean, even if Snark resists this particular attack, it's so annoying, though, because Snark's left with just what he needs. Just what he needs. Just what he needs to delay a little bit. Not necessarily win, but Snark could have delayed a little bit. But Snark, samurai style, goes down swinging, quits out, bows out. A gentleman's game. It's a gentleman's game. Bike Rush takes it home.